Hey everyone and welcome. In this video we look at David Lammy and his ridiculous accusation over his Twitter account. This is tinfoil hat crap and it's 100%, in my opinion, untrue. The article is titled, David Lammy reveals Russian bots use his tweets to create division in the UK. Wow, what an idiot. You heard it right. Lammy is now Hillary Clinton in a flowery shirt. And your turn.
And I do believe that we have rotten politics, and I'm not using that as an exaggeration. And that is why I now have lost all confidence in either of the two main parties. I never had any confidence in the third.
Moron doesn't even know how Twitter works, does he? Now, I've been asked to do this video by a friend who is Russian. They, since this interview, have been getting harassment and hate on social media. This fool needs to apologise, in my opinion, for labelling Russians as the baddie. Thought you don't like getting oppressed, Lammy, but you're okay letting Russian people get stick for your words? Of course you are. Let's watch this absolute incompetent idiot, shall we? Get Twitter wrong and look for other groups to blame?
I know for a fact that some of my tweets, particularly during the post the referendum and Brexit, some of my tweets where I am discussing issues of race, which are important to my constituents and which you would expect, frankly, of a black Labour MP, they are deliberately dumped in front of people who don't share my views, who weren't even following me, but they're dumped in front of them to wind up the debate and cause unnecessary division. And I've seen the Russian bots doing it, and I've spoken to experts.
What experts? Hillary Clinton?
on these bots with how they work, and it's still going on today, despite the fact that we know that it's deliberately manipulating our democracy to wind us all up, to make us all so partisan and so confined in our own worlds, and to drive us away from finding the common ground.
No, Lammy, you post to Twitter you're race baiting and others share. It's got nothing to do with Russia or bots or any of that. Seems you are a bot spotter expert like the demon rats in the USA, eh? Hillary will be proud of you. And Rachel Maddow, of course. Russia. We all know who that is. How is what he said any different from actual racism or hate speech? Okay, Russian isn't a race, but that's beside the point, isn't it? His words that are unfounded, I might add, are directing hate to a whole group of people with zero evidence of wrongdoing. Lammy, if you're watching, let me explain how Twitter works, shall I? You have X amount of characters to say something. You post it, it goes everywhere that has liked you or follows you. Out of those people, if you say something they either agree with or dislike, they have the ability to share it out to others, and they share it out, etc, etc. It's not Russian bots or Russians, it's you. You say things people find inflammatory and they share to show you for the race-baiting hate preacher you really are. Let's read this article, shall we? David Lammy has told LBC that Russian bots are using his tweets to sow division in the UK. I think your tweets are sowing division in the UK. Leave the Russian bots out of it, Lammy. And it's still happening now. I know it is because you keep opening your mouth on it, don't you? David was talking about the power of social media and Donald Trump vowed to ban TikTok in his row with China. Ooh, TikTok. Will we miss it, everyone? Because I don't think we will. Speaking on LBC as he stood in for Ian Payne, although it looks like Microsoft will be buying him anyway, he said, I know for a fact, does he now, that some of my tweets, particularly post the Brexit referendum, some of my tweets where I am discussing issues of race, which are important to my constituents, they are deliberately dumped in front of people who don't share my views and weren't even following me. But they are dumped in front of them to wind up the debate and cause unnecessary division. So what he's effectively saying there is he doesn't want to debate his ideas, he just wants you to shut up and listen. Not happening. I've seen the Russian bots doing it, have you really? What do they look like? Go on. Yeah, I didn't think so. I've spoken to experts on these bots. Experts on Russian bots. Okay, Lammy. Who are they then? We don't have experts on Russian bots because it's fallacy. It's a joke. It's absolute tinfoil hat sat under your stairs waiting for the world to end crap, isn't it? And it's still going on today, despite the fact that we know it's deliberately manipulating our democracy to wind us all up, to make us all so partisan. Wow. Got his head in the sand there, hasn't he? Hey? It's Labour that are doing that, and your rhetoric, is it not? Now, what's my opinion on this? Lammy's racist. It's just lucky for him. Anti-white racism is allowed and even applauded by our traitorous elites, media and academics. If he writes baiting shite on a public forum like Twitter, it isn't Russia that did it, you absolute cockwomble. You did it. Posting on a public forum, fool. In regards to you, Lammy, if you're watching, I doubt you will be, you need to fully apologise for your factless accusations to the Russian people. It's disgusting what you were saying there. No one puts your tweets in front of people that don't share your views, Lammy. It's actually because nearly everyone in the UK don't agree with your views, hateful man. And completely devoid of logical reasoning as well. He's a race card and hate card regular, isn't he? While spewing the same rhetoric. And I, for one, have no time for him other than to say, I stand with Russia against Labour's hate. But what say you? Do you stand with Russia as well? Seems to be, if it's not England that did it, it's Russia. Russia, if you're watching, any Russians, we'll stand shoulder to shoulder with you. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the like, comment, subscribe, everyone. Share it out, stay safe, blame the Russians, and I'll see you later.